Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Office Bloke Daz, Sports Edition. Yeah. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Right, Aidan, you know what we're going to talk about today?
Messi.
Messi, where's he going?
Into Miami, isn't he?
All the talk has all been all over where he's going to go.
USA.
It amazes me how someone like Messi, of Messi's stature, for me, arguably the greatest player that's ever lived.
I think he is the greatest player that's ever lived.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think, I mean, we all have the comparisons, Ronaldo, Messi, Maradona, Pele, people like that. But for me, in my lifetime, Maradona was a great player. I love Maradona to bits. I thought he was a fantastic player. When I was growing up watching Maradona play, never thought there'd be anyone even close to him. Then along comes Messi. And Messi is just phenomenal for me. Best player that's ever lived.
I agree.
And I'm kind of glad he's gone to the MLS.
Why is that?
Or he's chose to go to the MLS. I think his time's done in Europe. I think he's kind of proven with him going to. He obviously wanted to go back to Barcelona.
Yeah, he did.
But they couldn't afford it with financial fair play. Would have meant other players having to take pay cuts. It would have meant having to sell players, Barcelona, just to accommodate Messi. And at the age of, is he 35 now?
35, 36.
At the age of 35, he's at the end of his career. He's had his day. He's won the World Cup. He's won everything. Won the World Cup, won the Champions League, won the Premier League.
He's never won the MLS.
He's not won the MLS, correct? He's not won the Premier League.
True.
Right, so he's won the Spanish League, La Liga. He's won the French League. He's probably won the French Cup. I don't know whether they won the Cup this year. Paris Saint-Germain.
They did. The league and the Cup. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
But he's I think he coming into the Premier League probably a little bit too late in his career. Probably would still do a job. Whether he'd be able to play every week, whether his work ethic of not really getting back, of being Lionel Messi would fit in the Premier League. Probably not. You're probably playing with a man short. But then again, you'd be probably playing with an extra man going forward because he's that good.
Yeah, I do think he would definitely be good if he came to the Premier League still.
But I'm thinking because he turned down a massive offer from Saudi Arabia, which I'm glad because that is a real bad league. It's a proper pub league, if you ask me.
It's on the rise though, really, isn't it? It's on the rise.
It's like we talked yesterday about the Saudi Arabian live money with the golf. They're trying to do the same with football. They're trying to push their platform up a little bit with what they've got in Saudi Arabia, but let's face it, you can only have a certain amount of superstars. It's not going to make the team any better. It's not. They sound Ronaldo to what's the team he signed for? Al Nassr. They didn't win the league, and
they were top of the league when he joined.
Correct. It's a bit of a Rodney Marsh effect with City when we signed him in 1969, or 67 or whatever it was, and we were top of the league, and we lost the league after paying all that money for Rodney Marsh. But it's one of them type things. But with Messi going to Miami, I think it's a great move for him. Do you know why?
Why?
He's close to his home country, a lot closer.
Aguero's in Miami.
Best friend, yeah, correct. And that's probably had a lot to do with it.
I reckon.
And I think he's got some kind of ownership with the team eventually. I think a part of the contract gives him a part ownership of Inter Miami. There's downsides to going to Miami. Beckham's there.
Yeah, true.
That's bad. You don't want to be around him.
No.
But at the same time, you'd be his boss, I guess, at the start. But he's close to his own country. His best friend lives there with Aguero, like you say. A lot of Spanish-speaking people.
Yeah.
He's going, but the main important factor for me is Messi. At the end of his career, Ronaldo's decided to go for mega money. And they all compare Ronaldo and Messi. Ronaldo's decided to go to Saudi Arabia for the big payout. He's gone for the big money. He's not gone to promote anything. He's gone for the big money. Messi's going there. When you think about this on this level, have a think about this. He's gone to Miami in one of the biggest sports markets in the world at the end of his career. He's going to go there as a blockbuster.
Yeah.
He's going there and he's competing with your LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, your top baseball players, your top NFL players. He's going there and going, I'm Messi. I'm coming to fight in your backyard, where you've got a country full of super mega stars. You've got loads of them. And he's going in there, and what's not one of their top sports, he's going in to make a little bit of a statement to say, watch this.
I think Messi going there will boost the sport massively.
Well, they had it with Beckham when Beckham went there to play for LA Galaxy. They've had it with certain people, Robbie Keane. When Robbie Keane went, there's certain players,
and stuff as
Ibrahimovic, yeah, there's certain players that go over there to try and boost the profile of the MLS. But Messi coming over is a different league altogether. He's different gravy, as we say. He's next level. He's high. He's the best that's ever lived. And he's going, but his family life is going to be good in Miami, right? It's a great way to bring up your kids.
He'll get a nice tan though.
There's a lot of Spanish-speaking people around in Miami, right? I know he's not great with his English, so that's he's fluent in Spanish, obviously, because he's Argentinian. It's his native tongue, so he'll fit in well there. It's a great move for him, I think. Fantastic move.
Miami are bottom of the league.
Do you know why?
Because David Beckham's...
Nope. Even worse than David Beckham. Do you know why Miami were bottom of the league?
Why?
Because their manager was Phil Neville.
Phil Neville, yeah, I remember that actually.
And that is why they were bottom. He's not anymore, he fired him.
Yeah, what, recently?
But that's just now, just a couple of weeks ago. Just the end of the season.
That's why Messi's gone. He's like, Phil Neville's gone, is he? Oh yeah, I'll come now then.
Phil Neville couldn't even, he was the manager of the women's team in England.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like his peak, that's his level.
He only got the job because he was Beckham's mate.
There's
doesn't work
There's
like
a
that,
lot
does it?
better managers out there that, I mean, you think about it. When you look at US sports and you've got, what's the mascot called for the Denver Nuggets? Is he called something like Rocky?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Rocky the Lion, is he, or something like, is he a lion or a mountain lion or something
I have no idea
like
what the Denver Nuggets mascot
Well, the Denver Nuggets this is mad, I read this today. That mascot gets paid something like 675 grand a year.
What?
Yeah. I read that somewhere today.
Really? I'll be a mascot.
So, no, one better, right? You can be manager of Miami, right? You've got Phil Neville there, whose only qualification of being a manager is managing the women's team to failure in England.
Yeah.
Right? What else has he ever done?
Yeah.
Okay, he was a bang average player in the Premier League, mid-table player.
He was a captain of a good team.
Everton,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, really good, mid-table.
Premier
Right?
League team.
He's won stuff in a good team with Manchester United. I get that, I understand that, right? But like I say, my mate's got a Stanley Cup ring. Don't make him the best ice hockey player in the world.
Yeah, but he's different when
But
he doesn't play.
It doesn't matter. It's the same comparison, right? So when you look at Miami and what Miami have got to offer as an all-round package, city to live in, way of life, the standard of life over there, it's a high-quality city. Okay, you're gonna have the good, bad, and the ugly, like every main city.
Everywhere, yeah.
But when you've got the good parts of Miami, you've got some real good parts, right? And it's only, I don't know how long the flight is from Miami to Buenos Aires, but I'm thinking probably 5-6 hours max.
Yeah.
If that. He's home. From here, Europe, talking 10-11 hours. Don't know.
He's from Rosario anyway, he's not Buenos Aires.
Well, I don't know how far Rosario is outside of Buenos Aires.
Like a couple hours drive.
Right, well, probably an airport in Rosario. With his private jet, he probably ought to go straight there.
Probably.
He's no dicking about. But for me, that's the best move he's got. And Miami can attract the manager that they're going to need. And they're going to bring in probably a Spanish-speaking manager. And also they might get someone like, we wouldn't do too bad somewhere like that, a Pellegrini.
Yeah.
Someone like a Pellegrini. Or, even better, I don't know if he's got a job yet, Marco Bielsa.
That's a good idea, actually, yeah. But I don't feel like his style of football is very good for the MLS.
Bielsa?
Yeah.
I think he's very good for it.
It's very different.
He has them running.
I feel like them Inter Miami players, if you're Phil Neville to Bielsa, it's going to be very different.
But you're also going from, I don't know any of them. Do you know who played for Inter Miami this season? I don't know any players.
I'm not sure if they still play, but I know Matuidi was there.
Oh, okay.
Gonzalo Higuain.
Oh, Higuain went there?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I've heard, along with Messi going into Miami, I've also heard that Busquets might be going over there.
Really?
And Luis Suarez might be leaving his team in was he playing in Uruguay or
Uruguay, I think, yeah.
He's leaving there and going up to Inter Miami as well to team up with Messi, because Messi's going to need a little bit of an entourage. I know he's got Sergio for the outside of football sort of stuff.
Just bring Sergio back, man.
He's got a problem with his heart, hasn't he?
Yeah, I know.
But I think with Messi going there, I think it's a fantastic move for him and his family, and I think in fact I might start watching the MLS.
Really?
With Messi in that, yeah.
It would be interesting to see how he's doing, isn't it?
It's
one of them, like, I'd never thought I'd see the Saudi League, but like I was intrigued to see Ronaldo's first game over there type thing.
I've not watched anything in the Saudi League. I've read about it a little bit, but I've not watched it. I just refuse to watch any of it. It's just a farce. Whereas the MLS have built up a good profile.
Don't get me wrong, Messi's going to be getting a proper paycheck there.
He'll be getting money. He'll be getting dollar, but he won't be getting dollar like he was going to get in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I think they offered him £500 million pounds per season. So what's that? $750 million a season. They offered him.
What?
So yeah, he might need to go to Saudi. That Al Hilal, is it?
Something like that. Yeah.
Al Hilal, whatever the other team is that compete. Who won the league just now?
I think
Saudi?
it was
Al Hilal. So if it's Al Hilal, one of them teams anyway, they've offered. I'm pretty sure I read today that as a last ditch offer, they offered him £500 million per season, which is what, $750 million, give or take, isn't it?
Yeah.
So $750 million per season. So what's the season? 9 months, 10 months?
Yeah.
Times at 75 million quid a month. So what's that? Divided by...
I'm not doing the maths.
Yeah, well, you know what it is. Yeah, it's about I don't know. It's almost 20 million quid a week, innit? So it's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money.
It's a hell of a lot of money. And
Well, you wouldn't even know what to do with it when you've got.
He said no, and it'd be tax free as well living in Saudi. Remember,
Yeah.
so he'll probably say no, not interested. Well, he said no, not interested. He's made a choice to go. The rumours over here were he was going to go to Inter Miami, and then they were going to loan him back to Barcelona. They were the original rumours. So whether that's still in play, I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it as well because I don't think Barcelona can afford anything at the moment. I think they're just struggling big time financially.
Yeah.
And to take on that kind of burden, even if it's a loan, even if it's a £1 loan, I still don't think they can do it because I think it's against the law in Spain to work for a certain amount of money in that industry.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's something to play. Even when he said he plays for free, I don't think you can. I don't think you're allowed. But for me, Messi to Inter, it's going to elevate MLS and US sports to the next level. He's going to be fighting with the big boys there for the airtime. What you're going to see.
Into Miami will go up as well.
100%.
They'll make so much money, even if they're like paying him so much. They'll make so much money because you'll get shirt sales with an Inter Miami shirt with Messi on the back all around the world.
Yeah, everyone will have an Inter Miami shirt.
Yeah, and it's a nice shirt. It's pink.
Not seen it, but if you can also attract the likes of Biscuits as we call them over here, Biscuits. And you can attract people like Suarez, who's they're in their career. These guys are not no spring chickens, but they can still run a game. No danger.
Yeah.
They can still play.
I feel like there's someone else like that's in the MLS. There's a defender like a Chiellini. Was that into Miami? I think
he was. I think you're right now. You mentioned it. And what's Bonucci
or someone like that as well.
He was someone like that. I think I remember that as well. But I need to have a good watch of the MLS to see what's going on. Maybe go over and we'll pick up a game.
Watch a game.
We'd have to go for New York City, though, won't we?
Yeah.
We'd have to go for one of our teams and go and watch New York City. I don't even know the coaches over there at the moment. I've lost all interest.
I'm not really sure any players are either.
Yeah, I lost all track of it all. But we'll definitely have a look. David Villa's still playing.
No.
But let us know what you think about Messi going into Inter and what do you think it does for the MLS?
Big news.
I think, like I say, our personal opinion is MLS rockets up into the stratosphere, into the US sports platform. People say no one's into soccer. Doesn't matter. The Hispanic community, the European community,
exactly.
The American football, the soccer community will all be on this bandwagon of Messi coming into Miami, and it's a massive, massive coup for the MLS.
Huge.
Yeah. Well, good luck to Lionel, and I hope it all goes well.
Yeah.
Say hello to our friend Sergio while you're down there.
Yep.
And we'll catch you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.